Right, I'm going to be reviewing the BT Omega paintball marker. Carlos, this is for you. Yes, Carlos, right there, right in the top hand corner there. Carlos, hi Carlos. Um, yes, I had told Carlos I'd be making this video last month, and I haven't got around to doing it. I've been busy. I'm sorry, Carlos. Nobody has as much free time as you do, but here it is. This is the battle tested Omega, BT Omega. Um, This isn't what it looks like out of the box, mind you. This right here is a slightly upgraded version of it. You can see here that I've got a different rail mount on it, and I've also got a red dot scope. Now the cool thing about the BT Omega is that it's pretty much ready to go out of the box. That being said, you can just tear it right out of its fancy little box. You can just put some paintballs in it, put some CO2 on there, and go for it. Another nifty thing about the gun, or the marker rather, is that it's got the fully adjustable car stock. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty, I haven't had time to clean it yet. Goes all the way in out, 7 positions. Really nifty because you'd usually have to pay for that on anything else. You get like, say, a custom, like a 98 custom, you'd have to pay for that. You'd have to pay for that on an A5. Don't need to with this, it's ready to go. You can even upgrade the car stock here to a folding stock that'll fold onto this side of the receiver. Also comes with a neat little sling mount. Now this right here is really only useful if you use it the stock receiver on it, this right here. But I switched that out for a 1913 barrel, which is pretty much just the same barrel it comes with, but with the pick rails on it and this cool little metal shroud. It's a pretty reliable marker. I haven't had any problems with it actually. I busted an O-ring in it from sustained firing, but that's easily fixable. The big misconception of this marker is that you can put an E-trigger on it, or they'll be releasing something for an E-trigger, or you can upgrade it more than what you really should be doing. That's not the case. The marker itself, as you can probably see right here, is all one die cast piece, meaning from here to even down here is all one piece. That being said, there's no way that you can remove this trigger here, this slot right there. There's no way you can remove that and replace it with an E trigger or an E grip. There's not even any room inside of there to install electronics yourself, and most companies would not sell that like that anyways. So I highly doubt you'll be seeing an E-trigger or an E-grip in the future for this. That being said, it has a nifty toolkit here. So you don't have gas through mag, instead your mag works as like a Allen key set to use with your marker. It's a relatively easy marker to keep maintenance on. As I said, it's all just one die cast piece, so you're not filling with pieces. It's really just unscrew all those Allen key screws right in there, and then it just pulls one piece off. In terms of workability out of the box, very accurate out of the box. It, I'd say within a couple of feet at least. It's really good if you want to spray and pray too. Not the best. I wouldn't be using it as like a marksman rifle if you wanted to kind of go for that. In that case, you go for like a first strike or something. But it works really well out of the box. It takes an A5 thread barrel, so really if you want to replace it with any kind of A5 barrel or any kind of higher quality barrel that will fit in A5, it'll work. In terms of what you can actually use on this, cyclone feed won't work, however you can use a BT rip clip. A little bit more pricey, but they work just as well. Once again, not really necessary unless you're looking at going full auto, and this marker doesn't do that. The trigger on it is actually pretty tight, so you're not gonna have too many issues with just accidental firing. Aside from that, it is a really good marker, great for beginners. It's durable. This thing will take a beating. I really would just recommend it to just about anybody who kind of is getting into the sport of paintball and to scenario ball, or to somebody who just wants to pick up a second marker for cheap, just for whatever, for in case somebody comes to your field or you need a second marker. It's a great investment because they only retail for about $150 just for the marker. The kit itself, the entire kit, including the mask, the tank, the gun sock, all that stuff comes to about $230 Canadian. But all in all, it's not really too bad, considering that you'd be dishing out twice that for an A5. This said, though, not really too much in the customization, but great beginner marker if that's kind of what you want to get for. Thanks for watching. Carlos, this is for you once more. Carlos, right there in the corner, that's for you. Have a good one.